to hear. We swear the best star rappers of the year. So, cheerio, yell, scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome back. This is the 2024 Big Easy Fantasy Football League. You are here for the Doug and Doug Show. I am the original D-O-U-G Doug and my co-host,
Doug.
So, it's funny, man. I mean, we like to kick off the draft this year with a little draft recap. I was a little bit perturbed, man, when I saw that ESPN actually did a grading of how we did in the draft.
They did, man. So let's go over it. Let's take a look at exactly what happened, man. What are your thoughts on how ESPN did it?
Here are my thoughts. When I got my email, I was like, you know what? I know I didn't pick at the beginning because I was at football practice with Jesse, so I got in there late, and I got the last half of it done. But I felt really good about it until I got my grade.
What? But you got an A.
Yeah, but see, I got my grade after Jimmy sent an email over to you talking about something. I got an A, right? And I said, well, damn, if I got an A and Jimmy got an A, this must be really like a D minus. It's a hell of a curve. It's a hell of a curve in this process, man. So in the beginning I was hyped, but then I saw he got an A, and I said, shit, man, this ain't gonna work for me. It ain't gonna work for me. I don't believe none of that right there, man. I don't believe nothing about the A, B, C, D at all. Nothing.
Okay. All right.
And that's it, man. I mean, I just don't believe nothing about it, man.
All right, I hear you, man. Well, at least let's go through our first three picks. We had the draft dynasty picking first. She picked last. I mean, she finished in last year. Picking first this year, McCaffrey. Great way to start your draft dynasty. TDD. Mm-hmm. We got Mullins. I think that's the only black dude on this whole team, but he picked Bijan Robinson first off, so he had to go homer there. All good though. And then the third pick, we had Breece Hall by H.U. Bison, who didn't even mean to do it. So I don't know what to say about it, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with you, man. Top three picks, the solid picks, whether by mistake or not. What's the next one, man? What's the next one?
Man, so I wanted to go over some sleeper picks, right? So we had some folks that went deep into the I would say into the little cheat sheet, if you will, and had some really great picks later in the year, or later in the draft, I should say. First, Mullins. And the reason why this is a sleeper pick is because, as Mullins mentioned himself, he was picking all the white dudes. And this is like the third or fourth white dude tight end on the list of the white dude tight ends. You got Kelce, you got George Kittle, you got what's his name, Sam Laporta. I mean, so he in that 4 or 5 range. So this could be sneaky good along with a sneaky good strategy. So we'll see. Second, we got Keon Coleman. He is coming in. Gabe Davis left. What's that boy? Stephon Diggs left. Josh Allen got to throw it to somebody. And Keon Coleman coming out of Florida State. The Florida State from last year, not the Florida State from the last 2 weeks. Florida State from last year. It's a good solid pick. Who was that? That was the house. I didn't want to shout out the house, but that was a good pick.
Who is that? YMH? I thought that stood for Yo Mama Here. Is Yo Mama here? Is Yo Mama here? That's not Your Mama Here?
No, I don't know what it stands for, but I know it's the house. I know it's magic. Okay. And then lastly, we had again, it's Ryan, I believe it is. The champ came in with Najee Harris. Now you wouldn't think Najee Harris would be a sleeper pick, or Arthur Smith getting let go from the Falcons, coming over to the Steelers. He's a run heavy kind of a guy. Fits right into Najee. He might have an up year because of it. So good job. Way to go into a little bit deeper and with your sleeper picks. Now, if you didn't have that opportunity, we got some early waiver wire targets that can maybe help you out if you need. You look thin. If you're a little bit thin, or you let ESPN pick all your players, we might be able to help you out a little bit.
Old Faithful at QB, slide him on up there, man. Old Faithful, come on.
Smith. He was available.
There he is.
Available out there. He's gonna do something now.
And Geno put up numbers every week, man. Every week.
He does.
He either putting them up for the offense or he putting them up for the defense. But he putting up some numbers.
He gonna get you some numbers. For tight end, that's always, again, like we talked about, it's not an easy slot to fill. TJ Hawkinson is out. He's been out with I think he's out 4 or 5 weeks. So you got Johnny Munt coming in as his backup. He might get a lot of heavy action in the beginning. Could be a good pickup, could not be. You know, take a chance on Johnny Munt if you need you a tight end.
I would say this is a good pick for Mullins. Okay,
Mullins,
what's the
yeah.
next?
That's a good pick for Mullins. He got a tight end, but that's a good pick for him if you need one.
Rico Suave Dowdle.
Yeah.
Rico Suave Dowdle.
He's in there.
He's
Tony
too pretty
Pollard
to
in
be a
Tennessee.
Cowboy, man. I don't think he's gonna make the cut, man. But okay.
Hey, he was the backup last year. Tony Pollard's out. Zeke is back, but Zeke is my age, so you know that's a little old for a running back in the league. We'll see what happens, but he is going to get a good amount of the touches early on, so it could be a good plan B if you need it. All right, man. I want you to walk us through what else ESPN has going on. This is from the draft. This is what it looks like if you go too soon on your predictions. This is what the end of the year is going to look like. What are your thoughts, Doug?
Well, you know what? I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to walk my way back up, okay?
Okay.
And understanding that these guys at the bottom, you know, their draft order may not have been the best, you know, but still, you know, when you pick it last, I don't mean you got to be sorry. That means you got to be strategic, right? So I'm going to say they threw the towel in, man. There were good players at number 16. There were good players at number 32. You know, they weren't strategic enough to understand when you last, you got to have a different strategy. You know, the strategy of the game is what really makes it happen, man. But now what I am going to say is that, let me see, HU Bison, Show Me TD, 16-0. Why is the draft dynasty not number one? Come on. You got Christian McCaffrey. I mean, you ain't really, you had pick number 33. You had a long time to think about this draft dynasty. And the fact that you sit that number 8 right now in the dead swap dead in the middle of the league and you have first pick means you wasted some picks. So here's what I'm willing to do. If you want to go on and do a trade, you can send me Christian McCaffrey, and then I'm going to go on and send you, I was going to say CeeDee Lamb, but no, that's not going to happen. I got somebody I can send you, Marquise Brown. That's what I send you, Marquise Brown. That's an even swap right there. But in any case, you know, the draft dynasty gonna really need to think about this. And then, of course, my boy, Uncle Ben's daddy, Benson Backbreakers. I think that number 9 is not where he should be. I looked at his roster, and I think Benson Backbreakers, he always manages to pick a sleeper player to really develop. You know what I'm saying? Like the first season when he had Derrick Henry. Who knew? Who knew, man? So I'm going to say Benson should be probably up around number 3. But anyway, he'll probably mess that up, man, trying to do a trade or trying to ride his boys too hard. And I know HU Bison going to tumble, man, like it ain't nothing, nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? All the way, boom, just like that. You know?
Bad.
That's it.
Man. And the funny thing about HU Bison, man, for those of us that were in the draft, I know everybody was wondering, where the hell did he go?
Well, I came in, and then he left out.
He wasn't in the draft no more. So for the 5th year in a row, he couldn't figure out, you know, what a draft room was, how to work an iPad, what his email was, how to sign in, anything. He couldn't figure it out. 5th year in a row, but it's all good. We wasn't trying to walk him through everything, and he got upset, and all of a sudden, it was a whole bunch of expletives, and then he was gone. We didn't see him no more. But little did they know.
Little did he know.
Little did he know. We had cameras, closed captioning in his crib, and all that damn complaining he did. And look, he's supposed to finish in first place. After every pick, this was him, just sitting up there every time. Just every pick. Every time he couldn't get it.
On the clock, we have Jim Bryant.
Wait, how do you do this? I didn't want to pick him. Damn it, dog. Every time. That was exactly what would happen. So we'll see if ESPN is going to get him to that first one. Does he really have the championship DNA? I don't think so. But hey, look, how about we look at week 1 and walk through it?
Man, you know what? Jimmy could have picks 1 through 4 and not get there. But let's go ahead to week 1, like you said. All right, week 1, here we go. We got Give Fresh Crew in the house. That's a Morehouse matchup all day long. You know, Redeem Team is also a Morehouse guy. So when we bring those guys on, they always have this rivalry. It's kind of like the Bears and the Packers. You never know who's going to win. And now the house is just 1.6 favorite. I can't pick on this one. I'm saying we got to see how this play out. But we got Ghost going up against Seminole G. Seminole G new to the league. Ghost been here a long time, got a ring. He know how the game is played. Seminole G is the favorite, but maybe Ghost knows something that Seminole G don't know. I'm gonna go with Seminole G though, because I'm gonna say maybe this little Florida dude doesn't come in here and he gonna bring some smoke on Washington. Now,
real quick though, I hope we'll put it, Florida State was favored the last 2 games too. Just saying. I don't know. Just saying. I'm just throwing that out there with the Seminole. I'm just throwing that out there. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. That's a good point. Now, we got the Chicago Dog Pound against the Morehouse Tigers. Sorry, Mullins, you're going to get squashed. Okay, it's just going to be what it is, man. I know you ain't got your quarterback in there right now, but, what white quarterbacks are out there right now for him to go pick up? Oh, he got Drake May. May Drake.
That's the problem.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Let him play him. Then we got HU Bison against the Draft Dynasty. That's gonna be a good little matchup, man, because they both have some solid picks in the beginning. But I'm guessing that even though the Draft Dynasty is a +3 underdog, they're gonna win.
Yeah,
it's because HU Bison gonna be just like you showed at that table, trying to set that lineup, and all of a sudden, I quit. Now we got a newcomer, No Smoke, going up against 16-0. Now, little does No Smoke know that 16-0 ain't never been 16-0. You know what I'm saying? So No Smoke is a little fearful of a 16-0 title.
Yeah.
16-0 might eke out a win in this game right here. Okay. Psychologically, man, psychological game. Now, this game right here is a good one right here. The BBB, the Benson Backbreakers against Show Me TDs. And just so everybody knows, Benson Backbreakers, Uncle Ben's daddy, is also Show Me TD's daddy. That's his daughter, Bria. And Bria, I believe, she had a solid pick. She didn't do no auto draft, and she came out on top. I think Bria gonna whoop up on Daddy this week. I'm sorry, Uncle Ben's daddy. I probably won't get no rice this week, but you know what? I don't care. Now, not up for games, going up against Redeem Team. Redeem Team was our champion last year. Not up for games. That's my girl, Dana Mitchell, from way back at the Jackson State DI Love. And Dana knows a lot about sports, but Redeem Team is our reigning champion. I'm going to give it to the Pinky Ring dude. Pinky Ring, I'm going to let you win one Pinky Ring this week.
Thank you.
Now, this one right here, Get Your Own Switch and Skeegee. Now, Skeegee been Skeegee the whole time. Get Your Own Switch, he was Dr. Greek, Dr. Love, Dr. somebody, whatever he was, whatever he is. I'm going to say this. I've seen him come out the middle of the pack, have a sorry-ass season, and still make the playoffs and win the championship. Yeah. And he's the only cat in the league that's got him on more than one finger. Than one finger. So Get Your Own Switch. Gonna go on and give Skeegee a run for their money and whoop up on another Florida team. And you know what?
What?
Lock that in, man. Lock that in. That's my lock for this week.
All right, that's Doug's lock of the week, man. We locking it in. Hey, yo, put your money on Get Your Own Switch and take the points. Take the minus, what was that? Minus
9.6. 9.6.
Take the points. Take the points. Good deal. All right, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you for lining up everything. I'm excited to see how all that pans out. And just for a reminder, I know y'all may be watching this via your link from the email, but hey, look, we ain't hard to find. Go ahead, scan the QR code.
We ain't hard to find. Hey, look here. Ain't no baby daddies on this thing, man. Ain't nobody hard to find, man. Ain't nobody using somebody else's address, man. You can find us, man. We right here.
We live in our school district. We ain't hard to find.
We right here.
Yeah. So we'll catch y'all next week. Don't forget to set your lineups. We got Thursday night, Friday, I want to say. Yeah, Friday in Brazil. And then your normal Sunday matchups ending the week on Monday night. So go ahead and set your lineups. We're ready for a great season. Doug, you got anything to say to end us out here?
Nah, man, nothing else to say, but y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see.
All right. Y'all be easy.